service spare parts delivery to the caved-in section in the Zherbai Quarries. Hello there everybody, and welcome back to another episode of SnowRunner here at OpenFed Gaming. I am the OpenFed. We are currently in the Almaty Region on the Zherbai Quarries map. We just started not too long ago, so we don't have a lot of jobs done, but we got the watchtowers open and we can see where we're going. Now, we're at the helicopter pad unloading zone where we just picked up a couple of pallets of service spare parts to deliver to the caved-in section, which is part of the contract, Cloudy with a Chance of Rocks. Now, by going down there and doing this delivery, we're just finalizing that part of the contract, as we delivered a couple of metal beams the other day there. And now we're doing the service spare parts, and then when that's finished, we will repair the pipe, and the main road throughout the map will be open for business. So then we'll be able to drive back and forth, making it much easier for for a lot of jobs really. So, but in the meantime, we got to get there with these two service spare parts, and even though it's an easy drive, you never know, anything can happen. You make a wrong turn, you kind of climb up on a rock on the wrong side, and you lean to one side and the truck flips over, and the task is done for the day, because then we have to figure out what to do next. But we're going to do our best not to let that happen. So we're just going to take it easy, take it slow, and like I've said many times before, when you take it slower, if something is going to go wrong, you usually have a chance to catch it in time, stop it, reverse, or you have a lot better chance than if you go fast. So I try to take it a little bit slower, and hopefully everything will work out okay. And with this truck, the PLAD 450 is a pretty capable truck. It's fantastic. Very powerful, strong on its wheels, nice and wide stance so that your balance is very good. It's a low center of gravity, just an all-around great truck to use. And I think we're going to be using it a little bit more often here in the Zherbai Quarries, because I think it's going to be needed. Anyhow, as we're coming around this little corner here, just like normal, when you see mud pits, you should try to avoid them at all costs, but when you can't, sometimes you have to go through them. I always try to go through them on the side, but on this map, the mud pits don't really seem to be as big of a problem as in other ones. They slow you down a little bit, but they don't really stop you or keep you stuck like they do in some regions, like say Amur. Anyhow, we're coming up around the corner here, and we're almost at the pipe. And like I said, once we deliver these two loads of service spare parts, the pipe will be repaired, and deliveries can resume at a much nicer and easier way of delivering them on the highway, like they should be. Anyhow, it's a nice change of pace, after having driven in the Amur for a long time. Driving through the snow and the mud was, after a while, you tend to want something different, and this is just a nice change of pace for me, so I really enjoy this. Anyhow, I hope that watching this video, maybe you got some hints or some tips out of it, and I hope to see you back here again real soon. We're going to have lots more from the Almaty region coming up. Anyhow, in the meantime, you've been running over the highway and through the dirt and mud in a PLAD 450 with me, the OpenFed.